Alright guys, here we are, Metaphor ReFantazio. It is an Idol's Day night. We are on our way to Martira. We are spending another equally lovely yet lonely night out, kinda in the middle of nowhere. Talk to Stroll, we're gonna hang out with Hulkenberg here in a second. Grand Trad could dazzle even the darkest night. Out here you can barely see the horizon. It's a comforting reminder of home. If I'm honest, I just couldn't appreciate it from a swaying gauntlet runner. Are you feeling better now? He was real motion sick last time.
Yeah.
Yes, I ate a bit and that helped. I almost envy Hulkenberg's ability to eat anything, anytime, anywhere. I haven't always been this weak, but the swaying takes me back to times I'd sooner forget. After I lost he's always talking about losing his home and like not to be insensitive because that's a dark thing. That would consume my entire being. If my parents got murdered in front of me and I lost everything, trust me, God, I wouldn't shut up about it. After I lost my home, I was tossed between relatives, and each time it began with an agonizing journey in a rocking carriage. I suppose that's why I find my mind drifting to Halia. I often wonder how the people who survived are faring now. Okay. Oh, what's cooking? What's cooking, though? Does it look numb? Nummy nummo? I don't really see much of nothing happening. Alright, Hulkenberg. We have not spent much time with her, and I'm eager to get to know her better. Look at her boots. She's wearing quite a heel for a knight. Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I don't know what the voice for her is. I'm just trying to read things, buddy. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? Yeah. Get my imagination up and get my girl time up. I've spent not enough time with women in this game. How does this game say I'm open-minded when I've not even been talking to women? Doesn't seem right to me. How y'all doing? It's 9:42 on a Saturday night. I've been chilling today. This power we've awoken to. I have all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? It's kind of cool. It is kind of cool.
I see.
I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking on how they look per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it is so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We'd do well to— You always seem hungry, though. We'd do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves. What is the food situation in here? Because we're not actively hunting for more food. Are we going to run out of food? Much to think about.
All right.
It is 9 p.m. on like 9:43 p.m. Saturday night. I did nothing today. I'm usually not good at doing nothing. I did a damn good job at doing nothing today. I woke up, went downstairs, ate breakfast, sat on the couch while Garrison watched Thomas the Tank Engine videos, and I fell asleep on the couch, in and out of sleep for a couple hours. Just a couple hours of that. Lovely. And just chilled around the house and thought about crafts all day. I cannot stop thinking about cutting things on that cutting machine. Oh, it's a joy. It's getting quite late, but we've a ways yet to go, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. I appreciate a female character that's not presented as like a potential crush, or like there seemingly is no romance being presented with Hulkenberg, and I really appreciate that. She's a big, strong woman, and I just want to respect her. Not that I can't respect somebody I date, because you have to respect somebody you date, but you know what I'm saying. The way games present women that they want us to flirt with is usually like less than respectable. Am I wrong? Not to be like woke feminist, but like, I don't know. They don't allow women to be strong if they want them to be likable in games, and it's like, why? Strong women are hot.
Oh wow, I missed all this green.
Oh, more of this from you.
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
Oh, I love him.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere. What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
Did we blow a gasket?
Cannonade.
Oh, we got shot. Who? That's a beautiful ship. Who? Who's shooting us? That's fucked. Pirates? It better be pirates and not other people competing for the throne.
My star is rising.
Fucking Glozell.
Sanctism will reign.
Oh, we're all fighting. Oh, they're fighting each other.
Remember from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Must leave them be.
Prominent candidates.
None of my
Didn't
business.
the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Shoot him in the leg. Joe Biden. It doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner. And you're doing that so as to what, buy you more time to get ahead of them? Because you're wasting time falling behind everybody else that's not part of this fight doing this. You're putting one person behind, potentially, and letting 4 other people ahead of you. What are the logistics here? Maybe it's something so big-brained I don't understand it, but from my medium-sized brain perspective, it seems like you were... But also, if you're going for the only person who could outrun you and putting them behind you, you can catch up to the 4 that go ahead in the moment. I can't think about this too much. I'd be talking so much at you guys. One second. I want to turn on a wax melt. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Because by the time it actually starts melting, we're going to be out of this room, going to bed. That'd be foolish. Let me make sure my Tamagotchi doesn't want any food or nothing because it's getting close to 10 p.m. He goes to bed at 10 p.m. I changed the faceplate recently because with the cutting machine, I can what? Cut faceplates. I used to have to cut them by hand, and by cut them by hand, I do mean I would tell Garrison, can you cut this by hand for me? And he would do it begrudgingly. Let me show you the new one. Not that you care. It's just like brown cardstock that I put some stickers on. Oh, look at my little dude having fun. What do y'all know about fun of this degree? Y'all wish. Heart bopper headband, little rats coming out of a pom-pom-purim bag, a bonsai tree. 9:40, what time is it? 9:47 p.m. whimsy. What do y'all know about 9:47 p.m. whimsy? Absolutely nothing. He's full of food, full of joy. Doesn't need nothing from me. I was just checking. Back to the game.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
But the race doesn't matter. The king's decision is not based on the race put together by the Sanctists. So the more you are blinded by the race and wasting your time fighting for this race, the more you lose sight of the actual purpose, which is to please the people. And I'm sure winning the race does please the people in a way, because they've been trained, conditioned by the Sanctists. Sanctists are fucked, huh? Do we all agree Sanctists are fucked, or are some of y'all out there being like, I love God and I love the Sanctists? Comment down below. Let's fight. No, I will never fight nary one of you in the comments, not even once. You could say the N-word and I'll be like, somebody's gonna fight you, not me. Not today. Actually, my comments might be a safe place to say the N-word, because probably there's not enough other people that'll see it and say anything. I'll delete it, actually. Unless you're black. I don't know. We can't go into this. Okay.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
Wait, I worry about that man getting hurt. Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Luis's... Oh, fuck. I have to pretend to care?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
I hate the Sanctus more than I hate Luis. We'll never like Luis. He did me very wrong, though. I swear my camera got re-angled. I feel like I used to be able to do hand signals and they weren't getting cut off the screen like this. Yeah, I like Louis more than Sanctists. Also, in a sick, fucked up, eccentric way, Glodell's kind of hot. I don't think he'll be grateful or appreciative for what I've done. Doesn't seem like a nice, caring guy. But I'll at least get a little bit of his attention for a second.
Let's give Glodell a hand here.
Nothing I won't do for a moment of a man's attention. I'm kidding, by the way. Don't let me get your attention, because you'll fall in love with me because I'm what? Charming, and I will dump you immediately. I don't fuck with men. And I need to remember that. Every time I try to date somebody, I'm like, wait a minute, I'd rather tickle myself, get a tee-hee, and let my spirit rest.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Glodell's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run.
Run.
Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
He gets
Okay,
it.
then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Glodell! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces?
That bald man is so beautiful. He kind of looks like Jerry Rig Everything if Jerry Rig Everything decided to like go down a very different path in life.
Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
I'll do it a third time. I'll go on a tour of profaning the sacred.
So be it.
I'll do it every night. I'll do it 2 shows a day.
Now punished.
Punish me, bald ass. Godot and his monks have boarded. Oh, they boarded the deck! Oh no. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here now. He should know better than try to kill us. Aren't we protected? Or are we only protected if our face is on the thing?
You dare interfere in my fight?
He's so bizarre but beautiful. I think in life there are things that are beautiful and they're beautiful conventionally and like really easy to swallow beauty. But I think the things that are the most beautiful are odd and weird, and he might be up there in the upper echelon of weird beauty. And you wouldn't think that with those Steve Buscemi eyes. Don't look at the drawing. The drawing's just beautiful. Look at his model there in front of us. Do you see it? He's got kind of Steve Buscemi eyes. He's got uncut eyes. Eyelids are the foreskin of the eye, aren't they? If you think about it. Comment down below, y'all got foreskin or huh? Or what? Or nah? If you have no dick, you get no opinion on this matter. On this matter. Okay.
Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
Is he older than Norris? He seems younger than Norris to me.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God.
He's beautiful. He's like really beautiful. Beautiful old egg.
Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Hot.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren. Put the fear of God into these impious commoners.
So if I can't hit him, do I have to avoid attacks that hit everybody? Because they'll hit him and I'm sure I'll get punished for that. I'm gonna get petrified if I fucking do what I want to do. Ain't that just life in this goddamn world? Alright, what are y'all weak to? Y'all weak to ice? Perchance? Probably not. Mage Monk, Spear Monk. They are different than one another. let me actually
Hold, I'll get some distance.
advanced maneuver stepping back.
Go.
I always forget that we can step back, move forward. Today, the noodle's pumping. I got that Kraft mac and cheese noodle-roni in my head. And it is what? The cheesiest. It is working. I'm gonna try fire to the mage and it's not gonna work. Let me try this.
Fire!
Damn.
Cease your resistance.
Mage!
Oh god. We're all still mages. Oh no! If they have a single fire attack, I believe we're weak to fire, we are done for. I started playing Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Do you guys know Tokyo Mirage Sessions? I got a poster for it right here on the... Have y'all ever seen this wall? I've got like a whole wall of posters right here. Let me show you, one, what this side of the room looks like. And by that, I mean, I'm going to take a picture of it and show you the picture. And let me zoom in on that poster. Okay. So then let me pull up this now here. Hey. We got... So over here, off to this direction, we've got more lights, some stuffed animals on some little couches, and a wall of posters, right? And one of these posters is a game called Tokyo Mirage Sessions for Wii U or Switch. I have the Switch version. I started it today. It's another Atlas game, kind of like this, a dungeon crawler, more traditional dungeon crawler Megaton game, right? Started that today on Switch. I always thought, don't start it. You'll want to play it on the channel because I play all these Megaton adjacent games on the channel. It's like, no, I'm just play it. It's been so fun so far, and I know you don't care. You did not ask. I don't remember why I brought it up at this point, but that's going on. Now, we tried fire. We are all mages. Nightmare. I wish this wasn't our situation, but it is. Let's try ice on the spear monk. It's like spearmint. Okay, ice on the spear monk is gonna go well. Now she's got a fizz skullcracker.
Not now. Just lay for ground. Oh, power of heroes.
And I can't use a move that hits everybody with ice because it'll hit Mr. Baldy McDecrepit Pants. Could I diagonal slash to this guy? Well, then I might as well move forward if I'm going to be diagonally slashing.
Behold my power!
Not the most useful.
The power of ice. Let's do
Let's
this.
see if we can win this with all mages.
You hope to achieve. Not good.
Fuck.
Take this.
Mage Minstrel. Now, wait a second.
Damn it!
Why are they allowed to harm my main guy who's in the running, but I can't harm their main guy who's in the running? Is it because it's them hitting me and not him? I don't know. I can't overthink it. It's a game. But I'm quite mad about it. Jeeved, even. If you ask Jeeves, I'm jeeved. Peeved is the word, I suppose, huh? I'm so sorry that the last video I put up in this game was so boring. I'm sorry I was too zenned out last night. And then in my being too zenned out, I was too aware that I was being boring and I became self-conscious. Feeling better tonight. I felt great last night, just wasn't like recording mood, you know? I'm gonna meditate in the red light tonight again. And I was like, let me do that after I record. That mage monks can give us major issues, but we'll get there when we get there.
I'll show you. Let's go.
You know, I could stand to heal
Royal power within.
everybody just a little bit.
Are you well?
That helped.
Thank you.
That was the right move.
What could you hope to achieve?
Not good.
The hardest thing about this game is two things. One, my cock, because two, everybody's so hot and I don't want to hit all these hot people.
I won't lose.
It sucks that all these people are evil and hot because I just like want to be on good terms, but I do refuse to be on good terms with evil people. Knowingly. But it does seem like they're trying to get me on good terms with bad people so I can climb my way up to the worst one and then make use of that. We're playing social games within this video game, and I don't know if I'm a fan. As a kind, honest man, if I do say so myself, Playing these games of manipulation and like
I stand ready.
climbing society and rank. Not my favorite. What did I just do? Okay.
Blade in hand.
Skullcracker. Sorry, Mage Monk.
I'll
You
destroy
get your skull cracked.
I will fight. Come forth, royal soul.
What are you weak to? You
Another falling back.
You gotta be weak to something, little man.
Lightning.
Resist. He probably resists all magic, is my guess. I'll try things. Have we hit him with this yet?
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
I just feel like he's gonna resist magic. Nah, whatever.
Be frozen! More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
But Tokyo Mirage Sessions, it's like SMT Shin Megami Tensei in Fire Emblem. Now there's very little Fire Emblem, and there's very little SMT, but it's more SMT than Fire Emblem. It is all neon colors and idols, and nobody's talking about this. It's just Soul Hackers 2, which Soul Hackers 2 came out afterwards, so Soul Hackers 2 is clearly... Gameplay-wise, those two games are... Thematically, they're quite different, though visually they're kind of similar. It's very interesting. But the gameplay is exactly the same as Soul Hackers 2, and I love Soul Hackers 2. I have a playthrough of it on this channel. Go watch it. It's pretty decent. I was recording that during a time in my life where I cut myself off from friends. I was just kind of chilling. It was cozy. I was comfy recording it. Some games I just like that last video, I'm uncomfortable for some reason, and I feel like it brings out the worst in me. It's pretty comfy for that playthrough. Pretty short, pretty sweet, pretty fun.
He's getting serious.
Now who are you hitting? Oh, he can heal.
Sanctism will reign.
Girl's badly wounded. Can anyone
Did he just hit me? Why is he allowed to hit me? I don't know if I'm understanding this. It makes me so fucking mad. Okay. And we're not hitting weaknesses, which sucks.
Know your place.
Maybe if I tried my melee weapon, I could hit a weakness. Have I hit him with slash yet? Yes.
Better be sure.
What type of melee move do I have? Is it slash or pierce? Like, what is it? It's a staff of sorts. I'm gonna just throw this at him and hope for the
The
best.
blade's edge.
nice hit?
Critical, hey?
Perfect.
You need to heal us, and you need to heal us bad.
Oh, healing
I knew
light.
you'd help.
I'm
I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
Behold my
I could use an item,
Come.
but I won't. I'm looking to crack that skull.
I shall seize my chance.
You know what I should start keep... Why is he allowed to hit us?
Someone
this. Take this.
Hulkenberg.
get her back up. Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
Fuck. I should start keeping Ritz crackers in the house. Didn't mean to do that. What a...
Know your place. Peasants.
Ah! Oh, I'm so mad. Oh my god. What a nightmare. You made me prance around my room. Are you kidding me? I didn't mean to do that. It's game over now, girlies. It's dunzo. It's Dunyan Rings. I cannot stand myself. But Ritz crackers, I feel like they're just so yummy with so many things, even on their own. You can put meats on them, you can put peanut butter on them. And I just don't keep them in the house. I just think that they're a good thing to have around. Yesterday I was eating chicken salad chick,
What's the play?
as I mentioned. And I was like, I wish I had some Ritz crackers. They give you some crackers, but they're just not quite a saltine. They're like a buttery, but it's not a Ritz. A Ritz is a perfect cracker. In the vegetable Ritz, the roasted vegetable Ritz, let's fucking go. Now I need to use items, which are what button? This button. Can I revive somebody with full health? No.
Could do with this.
Life can be quite tough and unforgiving at times, can't it?
Is that all?
I liked it better when he wasn't hitting us.
Sanctism will
Things are usually better when men aren't hitting women, but not always. If a woman is doing bad, then you know. But bad is so subjective. We're not doing this conversation. We're not having this conversation. Now, you do go... I'm hitting the wrong buttons and it's ruining my life. It's actually ruining my life. I meant to use an archetype move. I wish they would have me confirm before I used a melee skill. Makes me so fucking mad.
Take it.
Twas needed.
My thanks. Who needs igniters? No holding back. Try not to worry. That helped.
I'm obliged.
If we win this, though, I'll be quite happy because, like, we are 3 mages. Not my ideal party setup.
Sanctism will reign. Sanctism will reign.
See, he's allowed to hit me. Why?
Is everyone all right?
Why? What happens if I hit him? Like, what happens? Whatever, I don't want to find out.
With blade in hand. I crush you.
I'll show you the meat. I'll cut through.
Oh, you know what? Our health
Who
isn't
needs
looking
igniters?
great.
I'll show you magic.
Expensive medicine? Oh, it's expensive.
This calls
She needs
for
to
one of
live, though.
Thank you.
Take this.
And that's exactly why.
Take this.
Please don't be weak to it, thank God.
Sanctism will reign.
Please.
Let justice prevail.
They're all gonna heal up soon and it's gonna ruin my day.
Show you the meat.
Not being able to exploit a
Who
weakness
needs
is like ruining my
igniters?
life.
I'll show you magic. Are you prepared? Are you well?
Thanks. I'm obliged.
You see that Wii U gamepad right here?
Sanctism will
That's a Wii U gamepad.
reign. The inevitable.
We got a Wii U up in this room. There's a TV over here. This room has treasures abound. It really does, and I wish I could move the camera around and show you, and I could, but I don't feel like recentering
Show
it.
you what true magic is. With blade in hand.
Alright.
I'll just stay yet cling to life.
It's too early
Come
to
forth,
go to
royal
this
sword.
I think we've got this.
Witness
So
me.
long as...
Not now.
Is he on the back line? Thank goodness,
I
okay.
call upon royal power within.
Try not to worry.
They're gonna heal up and it's gonna ruin my day. Watch this.
Take this. Sanctism will reign. I won't lose.
You're about to lose because you didn't heal, brother. My cutting machine that I've been cutting vinyl and other things on. The vinyl I got could be put on mugs. It's permanent. It's meant for like mugs and things. So if I come out here with a mug that says like I'm about to lose my neutral alignment with a picture of a chow on it, just know I probably made that with stolen artwork. All right.
I crush you. Still standing, I
Please die, please die, please die, please die, please die.
Close your ear. Know your place. Peasants.
We've never hit him with fire, but I bet he resists it. We'll find out.
Insolent heathens! Sanctism will reign!
Take this.
Being called an insolent heathen like he just called me is really not the most offensive thing. If anything, I kind of like a term of endearment to me. Do I have enough HP to hit this? Barely. Hit that skull cracker. Die. Be done, be gone.
The faithful are broken before you.
Faithful or broken, period. That's how they became faithful, is because they were searching for something to distract them from their brokenness. Let's talk about that, Giddo. You're so pretty. I'm so sorry. I'm so sassy to you.
Yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
I should be immune to yours, and I'm not, and I would like to understand why.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
I'd sooner die.
you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
I done
There's
kicked it.
nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
I like his robes. His outfit's cool.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
What, Glodell? Accept the niceness and move on. Who's that woman with you? Oh, that's the girl that sings. No, it's not. Who's this girl?
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I guess you live to see another day.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of?
Why, Glodell? Surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives?
I know I said this about the girl last time, who I know was a different girl than this girl. She also looks like a goldfish. Is there just a race of women that look like goldfish? The snack that smiles back. I've not had a goldfish cracker in a minute. Not even a cheese whale or a cheese penguin. I don't be snacking like people be snacking. And I'm not trying to be like, I'm Mr. Healthy, because no, I'm not. I was drinking alcohol at 9 in the morning, drinking 2 Red Bulls a day. That's not healthy. I could stand to have a goldfish cracker. I've not had a goldfish. In 2016, they were going crazy with goldfish flavors. They had some goldfish flavors that were not even goldfish flavors. Like there was one that was s'mores and had chocolate goldfish crackers and marshmallows. The marshmallows were not shaped like goldfish. That's just, you're making breakfast cereal at this point in the shape of gold. Goldfish should make a breakfast cereal that's not cheesy. They could be swimming around up in there. That would be nice. I gotta play the game, you guys.
Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well.
That's
Do
playing
my
my
eyes
dude.
deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here?
Wait, so that is the same girl?
On the road, is it?
Songstress, same girl? I'm bad at faces and things, you guys.
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. But consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
I'm good from every angle, so get back over here and get a
You
taste.
surprised me out there.
Whoa!
You bested Godot.
Dr.
So
Eggman
you
Norris is in
guys-
love. Why has he got hearts?
You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Be nice to him.
Look here.
Don't be a perv.
However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourself.
Tell that to Norris. He's acting crazy.
Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye,
Nydia.
that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know this.
Oh!
Anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
He's not a pervert. That's quite nice.
She is Juno, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva. Oh, this is preposterous. Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really?
Sapphic starstruck.
No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
Do you have a little crush?
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy?
Mm-hmm.
A real living one?
We've got an Elda and a fairy. We're real fucking quirky little raresters over here. Oh, God. They can fly. Who's that? Who can fly? I want to fly. It's got claws.
Gauntlet Runner. He's actually finished it.
Oh, is it Luis? That thing's huge. Who's that little boy?
Luis.
Hello, Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady June is safe, at least.
That little boy has a
I could
man's
crush
voice.
that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
Ooh, he's me. You're real sassy for somebody with an inward flipped bowl cut. Watch your mouth, little boy. Watch that adult mouth. Well, I feel like this would behoove me. But I don't want to lie. I like loathe you. In the face of the Sanctist, it may seem like I like you because I have nothing but kind things to say to you compared to a Sanctist, but I loathe you. You've taken so much from me and so much from those who I love. I could never do more than tolerate you in this lifetime, and that's a best case scenario, and we are very far from even that. God, you're pretty though. God, you're pretty. Comment down below if you think he's pretty. If you say no, I'm gonna shoot you dead. No, I'm sorry. That's an act. That's like a threat to violence. I was joking. I didn't mean. I wasn't thinking. Don't get me kicked off the YouTube. It's all I got. I'm not on the Instagram anymore. I was never on the Twitter for the past 6 years. Let me have YouTube, okay? Please, God. I'm a candidate.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
You know what?
More interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
I would love to. Not that now is the time or the place. I would love to just sit him down and be like, what are your opinion on Elda? Because he seems like he's vying more so for some of the forgotten classes. Luis may be more of a friend to the Elda than any other candidate here. Not a friend to me because of, again, what he's done to me, but Elda in general. He's asking why I became a candidate. How should I respond? Am I supposed to blow smoke up his smooth, shiny, pert little ass? Or am I supposed to, like... Definitely not this one. Give me that bubble butt, bro.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in. Anyone. Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now.
Edward?
Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
The colors in this game are nice and saturated. I like that.
Don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
The way I don't like him, I do respect him, and him even like giving us the time of day right now. Feels pretty good. This is what it means to have charisma. That you can murder and take everything from me and I can still be like, oh my god, he likes me. Like, that's not good. Oh no. She likes us.
Don't think this changes anything.
He's never liked anybody in his life. He's got a lightning bolt shaped part that's so fucking cool.
Come on.
Remember those old commercials where they'd sell you like the thing that could reshape your part on TV? Do you know what I'm talking about? What was the thing called? It was a wacky part hair thing. They used to sell things on TV. Do they still do that?
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well,
No.
at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
You know what? I wonder how much of this game is influenced by Atlas's work on Tokyo Mirage Sessions, because as I said, it was supposed to be a mixture of Fire Emblem and Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Like, I wonder if, like, how much of this game, like, could have been that? You know what I mean? And I don't think that, like, this was, like, a repurposed version of that. That's not all I'm saying. I think it's quite different teams even working on it. But I wonder how much, like, it could have been. I don't know if I'm making sense. Never mind.
Did you hear that?
It's
I heard
over.
that.
The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
That's literally like the shit I'd be saying anytime. Like, I could drop my phone and I'll just say that shit.
Let's say we go check on him.
I think we should.
Hey, Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
You seem troubled, my love. My friend, my love is a bit intense.
Well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see. She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yeah, what do you mean?
My girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
So here's what you need, Norris. I've said this many times in my life, I will say it many times more. God. Inspiration for a man like you comes from God. And God speaks to what? Men in whispers. So you need to go somewhere outside. Get in the woods. Get by a river. Somewhere where frogs may be. A cave might even be nice. I don't know that one personally. But you need to get outside. Outdoors. And you need to listen. Tune your ears. Because God speaks to men in whispers. And he will give you the creativity you need. I promise you he will, brother.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort.
Can I say something crazy? Isn't it crazy that we live lives surrounded by machines that like can do a majority of what we do? And instead of living lives of convenience and comfort, we are then like still worked. It's just interesting that like, the more men put in effort and strive to build these great things to make life easier for people, lives are easier than ever. The fact that we're still working doesn't mean life isn't easier. So actually, I undo what I said. It wasn't well thought out. I'm going to stew on this and come back to you another time. I might be radicalized or I might not be. We'll have to see. I have to stew on it.
But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared.
God only knows.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After
Spark.
that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
That man must be long
Only I
dead.
could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had.
How old is Norris?
Goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Really, aside from his hair, I guess he doesn't look that particularly old. I always assumed he was old because the hair was white and like had this really defined peak and a wispiness and a McDonald's symbol hairline. I just thought they're telling us he's old. Maybe he's not that old.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh,
Maybe he's
some
just quirky.
tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
We're going to Martira, brother. Maybe I should look into Camaro when we get to Martira. I have a question.
This one's important.
This game has received updates. Have those updates improved visuals? I remember when we first started this game, we got dropped in the desert. I didn't say much about it because I'm not a graphics person. I'm also not like a negativity person. I don't think so. So I didn't say much about it. It looked good for a game because I'd be playing games on Switch and having a grand old time. But for how these recent Atlas games have been looking on my Xbox, I was like, oh. You know, it's looking a lot better now. Have I just gotten used to it? Or has it been better? We left Norris, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed toward our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That it does. So, we'll arrive in Martira this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. Our carriage could never keep up this pace. What? A carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies, I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's.
Isn't that...
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with the Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not... Oh, we're gonna just have a whole new town that I'm gonna get turned around in. Town? You know it's called town because it's short for turned around, because I'd be getting lost. Oh, that's exciting though. New visuals. I hope we're by water. I don't think we are by water. I hope it's something new and fun, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Whoa, mountainous town.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Or there's a child napper out. you see.
Ah, you're here.
Hey!
I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I forgot that he was Barden. I love him. His thick eyebrows with the slits, his just haircut that says, I'm hot and I like don't think about these things. I'm not thinking about my hotness. His perfect ears, his chin hair, his kind eyes. He's perfect. Who's that short man next to him?
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
It's like when you go to a little tiny town in a cute little state like Missouri, and everybody's... And again, you can look at me and assume the type of experience I get to have in these places that other people may not have. But let me speak from my experience because it is the experience that I have. When you go to these little towns and everybody's so charming, and you're like, this is charming, this is nice, but then they get to talking and everybody there is a trumper. This man's like, of course everybody here is for the Sanctus, it'd be insane not to. And I'm like, oh yeah, you can be charming and you can be bad. One time I remember I had to go back to this little town called Lynn, Missouri, where I bought my car. I had to go back because he did my check wrong and he's like, hey, something with the check wrong, right? Great place where I bought the car, nothing mean to say. But as I was going back in, a man in a Confederate flag hat, older man, beard, a man in a Confederate flag hat held the door open for me, let me in, just smiling nice, and I said, thank you, and I was like, that man's nice, but then I was like, is he? So it's just this weird disconnect, because it's so easy, I'm not playing the game, but like, let me talk for a second. It is so easy to imagine opposing sides, like when you imagine like a Confederate flag wearing middle America Trumpist as like big characters that are devoid of good or any shine. They don't look like that in person. I mean, there's plenty of those ones too. Look in any white Ford F-150, you'll find exactly who you're looking for and who you're thinking of. But sometimes like these people, they it's a disconnect. They are capable of so much good while also believing in these things that are harmful and bad. And I don't know like what to do with that information. Like I don't know what I'm telling you to do with that information. I'm not telling you to action it by hear them out. Like if you see somebody in a Trump hat, hear them out. I'm not saying that. But also, I'm not saying that. I don't know. We have to move forward. Whoa, I'm sweating now. I've talked too much. I get nervous when I talk on topics. Okay.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp.
Sorry.
I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
It's not my business.
It's really none of my business.
Aye. Best not to get distracted by this tatter when you've got a mission to attend to. Admirably practical.
Got quite a positive outlook, doesn't he?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Look at this fucking nasty 2-foot tall rat of a man. I hate him. I actually hate him.
Looks like his officers
Beautiful periwinkle eyes, though.
Be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to it.
Go fall down the stairs somewhere, Morris.
Perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out.
Make sure you eat, Norris.
Well, fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Also, if I may,
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
this is a big bug it's looking like. I can see why this place in Barden, and really anybody in the kingdom, would go for the Sanctus. The Sanctus put on this facade of like care, kindness, da 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 da. Whereas Louis, we've seen him commit atrocities. We've seen him kill kings. We've seen, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't look good on paper. So actually, I can't blame these people, though I do disagree with them. And I hate to align myself with Louis. I'm not fully aligned. I just, if it's between him and the Sanctus, oh my god, two-party system. We're about to eat this bug, huh? Let's get this bug.
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the
If it's
innards.
good, it's good. Let's not think about what it is.
Marvel innards.
Don't get too stuck on the idea. It might be good.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
She's a foodie. She's a connoisseur.
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Yeah, open your mind. Looks great.
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you too.
All food is nasty if you think about it. We're eating flesh. Why is a bug so much spookier? The rich flavors are bursting in my mouth. It is surprisingly tasty.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate.
Oh, pardon. I hate to fall in love with you. I've loved a lot of characters in this game. I'm like, I look at them all, I'm like, I love them. They're this, they're that, they're quirky, they're that. Barden is the only person I've looked at and been like, let's settle down. 2 children. 1 boy, 1 girl. Let's live simply. Away from all of this. I have a deep crush on Barden in a way that's almost unhealthy for me and a video game character. Oh, Barden. I'll deal with that crush off camera. Do you think people have already ruled 34 with this man?
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Oh. I like to be open-minded, but I also prefer my dinners not undulate.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted.
6 months is
Do you think this
crazy.
Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who
Wait, no proof.
honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered.
I don't fear a sandworm.
Make this easy for us.
I'd kill sandworm in 1 hit last time I checked.
So,
Oh, I gotta travel.
is Heismay's hideout way out here?
Wait, what's that pink ship on the way there? What's that pink ship? What's that? Is that a fight? Rival Gauntlet Runner. Who's in a pink ship? Oh, there were quite a few rivals. They were all quirky individuals. I bet that's that beautiful man. He would have a pink ship. Why can we not go from here to here? Very upsetting to me. Okay, and then we go here. So then this is going to take me a giant sandworm's nest in the wasteland, reputed to be the hideout of Heismay the Kidnapper. The area is subject to a unique weather phenomenon known as a sand flash. It's like a haboob. In Arizona, we used to get haboobs where it'd be daylight in the summer, daylight coming. It fucking went home. It would be daylight and then go black. Because there's what? Sand in the air, and it's wind, and it's sand, and it's so cool, and you're locked in a Best Buy, and if you want to leave the Best Buy, they're like, are you sure you want to go out there? It's crazy. And me and Garrison are like, we want to go out there. And they open the door for you, and you go out there, and it's crazy indeed. Okay.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Get the job done.
We'll get this job done.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
Oh, big news for Hulkenberg. How exciting.
Now this.
That looks numb.
This is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together,
I'm kind of anti-sweetmeat.
Find a way to the stronghold without falling
Now wait a
prey to
second.
those worms. Now,
I just said that.
dig in.
And I meant it. Because when I think sweet meat, I think of like a meat pie, which is not even a sweet meat. That's just a meat pie. I love a sweet and sour chicken. There are so many sweet meats that I will do for. So I don't mind a sweet meat. I don't know if I like this though.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
No, she just has a fucking beautiful tongue.
Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here to con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now,
I'm gonna kick you in the nuts, Morris. I hate Morris. I hate that. I knew I wasn't gonna like when I saw that he stood 2.5 feet tall over the ground. I thought he was a blade of grass. What did I say? It's been forever since I've had such a spacious bed. We're gonna meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? I want to talk to the people. What's good? He's an informed man. Ah, you're this town's informant with your fucking beautiful purple. Whoa. Mama. Hello, Mama. Look at her. She's cool. I know she is full of love. See, kind tavern staff. All is full of love. What's good? Ah, don't mind me. I only just arrived here just now, so it's not like I overheard that conversation you just had with Barden. And even if I did hear something, it's not like I'd tell anybody. I never would have made it as a professional informant if I didn't know how to handle sensitive information. That's right. If there's anything you want to know about this city, simply ask me. You can always find me here. Well, I would like some information. Nah, he doesn't have any right now. Alright.
Pleasure to see you.
As requested by Barden, the entire tavern has been reserved for your party's private use today. I had to kick out a house full of drunkards for this, so I hope you're all worth it. Thank you for doing that. Still, it was nice of you to come all this way, traveler. Please make yourselves comfortable. The beds are in the back, past the door next to the desk. I gotta go to bed. I can't read. How you doing? All the cuisine here was delicious to the last meal. Martyra is a fine city indeed. Which makes this Heismay's offensive all the more damning. If all we've heard is true, hunting him will be a trial indeed. To be expelled from the order is one thing, but to be wholly stripped of his knighthood. I wonder what he did. I would not be surprised if the man's given into despair. Past the desks? What are you talking about past the desk? Oh, wow. That's a very nice room for us. Yeah, drink the water. Tastes like a bug flew into my mouth. I got a beetle. Hey. The splendors of life come at you at all times. Sometimes you think you're just getting water. No, you're getting a splendor of a bug. What a joy. Finally free of those tiny runner bunks. Nice to sleep at an inn, isn't it? The runner wasn't so bad.
Look at that.
Right?
I can see the monsters out there when we camp on the runner, so I rest a little easier in an inn. I wish Nurse would come inside with us, but I suppose if the runner is a castle, then he is its king. Alright, bedtime, everybody. Let's rest.
Good night.
I should be getting to bed here soon. Personally as well, but we'll play a little bit more because I don't know, I'm interested about what is happening.
draws nearer.
Come on. Oh.
Gorgeous out.
Wow, what beautiful weather. I think I might have overslept though.
Hold on.
Where is everyone?
Let's hurry.
They all went to Krigante Castle ahead of us. Apparently we can get there by climbing the stairs in Stairstone Market. I'm gonna get real lost. I see more over here. Oh, yeah. Yo, I just want to run around. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run around, explore the city a little bit, and then we'll save, close out for the night, and then tomorrow we'll go meet everybody at the. Well, in the next video, we'll go meet everybody at the castle. Now, what are you selling?
Hello there.
Welcome. Care for some water? You won't find a more refreshing drink anywhere else. Not just water, also mellow milk. I do have 8 waters, so I'm gonna be good on that one. These are quite expensive, so I'm gonna go 5 just to have them. Root cordial. Now these are quite expensive, so oh, these are just for healing. I'm gonna buy the 3 that are available. Do I have anything to sell? Yes, I do.
Actually,
The land of Calendula is blessed with an abundance of nature, you know. Well, if you ignore the desert, don't sweat the details. And our water is full of natural minerals. Consider pairing it with the milk you can buy here in town. Milk and water. What's going on with you? Ooh. He's got the darkness, the anxieties. Now you listen here. I'm saying this for your own good, alright? You never know when the kidnapper's gonna show up. So if you're gonna lie down, by your eyes, man, go somewhere safer. Even you wouldn't like getting kidnapped, I'll tell you that much. That shit's kinda sad. What the fuck? Whoa. Oh, he's cool, he's got bangs. He's living a great life, and you know it. Living La Vida Ram. Okay. Oh, hey! Right. We got agriculture up in here. Where are we at? What's the name of this place? Martira? Wow. Agriculture. Quests. What's going on in here? I'm not handling any new bounties at the moment. Everyone's caught up with the incidents. You know the ones. I think reception should be open again by tomorrow, but can a guy like you really handle about? Because I'm little? Or because I'm an elder? There's really not much to do out here today, is there? They really just said, go to the castle. You're pretty, but you look like you'd be mean. Ooh, I want to eavesdrop. The one taken recently was a friend of my daughter's, and she was so young. I'm afraid my daughter will be next. You must pray, for what else can we do? God shall provide. He said thoughts and prayers. Yikes. Not yikes. Thoughts and prayers is like a kind sentiment, but maybe when we leave it at that, maybe we need to continue with more than just, I don't know. So, what? So are you all the ones Barden said we're here to help, or what's your business here? We have business in Krigante Castle. Can we get there going this way? The castle, eh? In that case, you ought to take those stairs on the other side of town. Not that you can't get to the castle this way, but... well, it's just an unpopular little byway is all. In times like these, don't you agree it's safer to be where there's lots of people? You're right, we shouldn't be taking any weird detours, thanks. All I'm looking for is a weird detour right now, hate to say. I do need to save, it's been a hot minute, just in case this weird detour should take us somewhere we needn't to be. Oh! I forgot I can sword surf. Hey, if we roam too far, we'll end up lost. I'm gonna get lost either way. Let's stick around this area. Wait, I want to ride this thing around a little bit. I wish I could fucking Tony Hawk it through this game. Like, give me ramps, give me tricks, give me points. Oh my god. Is this thing even that much faster than running, or is it just fucking cool? Alright, you guys. I think we've kind of explored what we can for the... ooh, woman. All these rumors of abductions just make my skin crawl. I can't stop thinking the buggers might be prowling around as we speak. I want to run away, but I can't leave the farm. So when ye have a gauntlet runner, leaving is no trifling matter. Alright, you guys. With that, I think I'm off to bed. Thank you for hanging out. We had a lot more fun tonight than we did the night before last, didn't we? I'm going to go in here probably in my own time and fix up our classes and shit. But we'll come back next time, get up those stairs, get to the castle, see what's going on. Until then, have a good night. Bye, 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 bye.